There seems to be some confusion in law enforcement about when officers are allowed to discuss union business. Depending on who you ask, you may get a different response. Some people say you cannot discuss unions at work at all. Some say you can only discuss union business during breaks or in the parking lot. This week, I want to set the record straight for when you can discuss union business. I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney with ASCOPS in Arizona. This is going to be a somewhat short video because the answer is fairly simple. You can discuss unions at work. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. You can discuss unions at work. Work is obviously for work, so employers may impose non-discriminatory rules that limit your ability to solicit or distribute literature during work times and workplaces. A break room during breaks or before or after work would not be included in those restrictions. Law enforcement is a unique career though. As long as reports are in, calls are answered, and conversations are not interfering with work performance, it's impossible to ban talking about union business altogether, including recruiting for a union. The reason for this is that agencies cannot discriminate against unions specifically. So if, when you're talking about union business, it would be appropriate to talk about anything else, like where you're going for an upcoming vacation, then it's appropriate to discuss union business. It's a simple formula, and if you ask yourself, is this a good time to chat? And the answer is yes, then you can talk about union business. If you have something else work-related that you're supposed to be doing, then do your job first. Union discussions can wait. For more information about concepts that impact your rights when forming or joining a union, check out the National Labor Relations Board at nlrb.gov. The NLRB doesn't govern government agencies, but many of the concepts discussed there overlap. You might also consider checking your local laws regarding protections for union activity. For instance, Pima County has done an excellent job of protecting the rights of county employees to discuss union business, including deputies in the Pima County Deputies Organization, one of our ASCOPS local organizations. Pima County Ordinance 2.20.040, subsection A, says that, quote, the county's confidential managerial and supervisory employees in their employment dealings with eligible employees shall remain neutral on the issue of whether employees are to be represented by an employee organization, or if so, which of any potential employee organizations should be the representative of such employees. Eligible employees shall not be treated adversely in the workplace for discussing or expressing their views regarding employee representation, the employee organization, or workplace issues, end quote. And subsection B says, quote, employees may join or engage in activities on behalf of an employee organization on non-county working time or at times otherwise agreed to by the parties. Employees shall be free from any interference, restraint, or coercion by any employee, supervisor, or manager because of their membership or participation in employee organizations. So as long as any activity involving any employee organization or potential employee organization is done on non-county working time or at times otherwise agreed to by the parties and does not interfere with or disrupt the work of the county, employees may talk about employee organizations on county working time under the same terms applicable to any other employee conversations regarding non-work related topics, end quote. Bravo to the Pima County Board of Supervisors for these excellent protections that are consistent with the First Amendment. For other unions, if your jurisdiction does not offer these same protections in their ordinances, drafting language and meeting with members of a council to gain support for passing this law is a great step in having clarity on the rules and developing relationships with council members and community leaders. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, follow, and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow. Be on the lookout for new videos. They come out every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.
Negative.